Sit down, you silly moose.
Did you even pass your test?
What the fuck is going on? You alright?
Do I look it? Leanne? Yeah, whatever. They made a right fucking mess of that wall, haven't they?
What were you thinking?
The brakes weren't working,
Are
Danny.
you saying your car was messed with, Leanne? Because that's slander.
No, me fucking brakes failed. I put my foot down and kept moving. Roy, stop doing that. Listen to me. Are you ready to hear this? Now, I know Jack and Vera told us to fuck off, but I've read that there's an exhibition on adult erotica in town, and you'll never guess right, but it's open entry, and there'll be every Mancunian pervert there for us to rub shoulders with. So I've arranged us some tickets, and this means we don't have to upset any neighbours, and we can become a bit more involved in the trade. No, shut up, there's more. We get free carver, though an acquired taste, a flavoured condom to suck on during the presentation. All for nout. It's better than seeing Jack's little dick. I've done me bit for the day, now I fancy a brew and a cake.
Look, Liz, I might have overreacted, but you're a knobhead. You have done nothing to deserve forgiveness. Oh, stop guilt-tripping me. I will defend my daughter even if she is a drizzling shits.
Slappers. 8 letters. I'd never have got that if she wasn't on phone to Liz. Ooh, this fucking hip's giving me jip today.
You're just gonna have to...
Oi, take your face out of that broadsheet and show me sympathy. I don't think I'll bother actually, Blanche. How dare you? Can't even be concerned when we're always running around your stinking ass. I can't wait for that dog to arrive today. I need something proper to talk to. Or you could go to a care home and annoy the shite out of them. Oh, you'd like that? Me out of here, pulling on a cord every time I need me drawers changing. That's what you need.
I accept your apology begrudgingly, but fuck off for now.
Filthy bastard.
Yeah.
Only the 4th today.
Give Steve a kicking cock, won't you? Okay. Bye, Liz.
How about some dinner?
I'm not your bloody scullery maid. Is it too much to ask for you to school yourself on how to function again like a normal adult?
I put my underpants on this morning.
Do you want a round of applause? How can we look after a dog when we already have an horrible pet, Ken?
It'll be cleaner and cleverer than him. Why don't you take a fatal fucking leap? 4 down, mad ass.
Don't you care about my existence, mother?
Yes, that's why I'm getting a dog. Liven it up a bit. This place makes Emily Bishop's look like the Hacienda. I'm in St. Peter's waiting room, remember? Now, I'm going to enjoy what time I've left while you two get stale.
Are you serious? These figures aren't that bad. I will have to consider it for longer because they are my savings.
Nonsense, it's a no-brainer. You could probably pull owning this business if you stalk the customers.
Don't start that dirty business. You might enjoy all that carnal filth, but I'm past that now. I've no care for it.
You mean you're too bland for it? Put it this way, I wouldn't.
Good. Getting with you would be like wading through the canal. Christ knows what you're picking up now your bush is gone. Oh, bloody hell, look at face.
Yeah, well, likewise.
He is pissy today. He's not got the balls to run a pub.
Look, just fucking shut it. I've done the deal. Mike sold me the Rovers.
Maybe we're actually dead. This could be heaven. It were a 2-foot wall, it were hardly Thelma and Louise. We could have gone right through Gail's front window. Flattened David, that'd have been good. I'm serious. I don't blame Danny for sacking you, you know. He said you were riddled, actually. I was tested, and I'm not. And you better tell him that, and get me job back. I'm not a magician. Shut the fuck up. And there it is. You've got major issues. Well then, since he sacked me, I don't care. Yeah, and you never have. Hence why you got sacked in the first place. You've always had that gob on you. Kevin Webster jizzed on my car. Yeah. And honestly, I'm glad he did. I raised a 2-bit tramp who was never worth a minute of the hassle or money. I'm working and earning as a call girl for a flash cockney twat. And you're a nobody for a nobody, so just change the bastard tune, will you? Are you even wondering why your brakes failed? I told the girls you were picking me up at dinner. I don't need this. You walk away and you're dead to me. Yeah, well, who misses a prosier? I would have, but you've lost me. You're a trophy wife. Well, one can hope, eh? I wish you'd gone through the windshield. Right through. You ungrateful cow. This is surreal. You churn up shit and it's me whose fault it all is because you can't let a grudge go. It's fucking sad. It's not as sad as gobbling cock to make money for a fella twice your age. Enjoy getting ruined. I've got a job to go to. So you want to apologise, I take it? Well, more a compromise.
Well, I'm sure a pint would be a good start.
This isn't about you getting free ale. I'll bloody twat you if you start that.
Well, me and Roy are going to an exhibition in town, and we thought you'd like to come with us.
Do you know, I'm surprised at your front. You come to our gaff and call Jack a fat perv and now you want a truce.
I see Janice is taking being potted well.
Aye. I did a big turd in them bogs before, and it looked just like Sally Webster.
Just shut up, you dick.
Mustang Sally. I bet you cut them brakes, didn't you?
No need for accusations, Janice. Dangerous territory, that.
Ah, it must have been Kevin. He's the mechanic after all. He'd have the right tool for the job.
And here she is again.
Gran's at the 1 o'clock club.
Sorry, you always time it badly, Tracy.
You think you held it in just for me?
I had a row with Liz for you, are you aware?
If it's about me and Steve at Christmas, it's no big deal.
Nothing ever is for you.
Steve could have followed his dad, but he decided to throw his knob up me, and it was Christmas after all.
That's all you've got.
Yep.
You don't see what I'm saying.
Not really, no.
You're working for Steve.
I know.
Well, Liv says it's because Steve feels guilty about Jim.
What does it matter?
I'm not having you blamed.
Look, I got that job on merit, and if Liz wants to cause trouble, that's on her.
And what about the grief I'm getting?
Your life crisis and general woes have absolutely piss all to do with me.
It has everything to do with you.
And you and Gran and Liz and everyone else she can blame.
You're the common issue.
Oh, I don't even live here now.
No, but you keep coming back.
Because it's boring in that house, and I've no furniture. Just play with your educational toys, Dad. I'm earning proper money now, so I can buy house stuff.
And what about Steve?
What about Steve?
You said he was your boyfriend now, didn't you?
For a purpose, yeah.
Liz hates you.
So what? Gran hates Ken, doesn't she?
She pities me. And Blanche isn't best friends with my mother.
Your mother got wiped out by a bus.
Irrelevant. Now I could get you a good job at the library.
Right, that's my cue to go home, I think.
Yeah, piss off.
I'm getting really fucking fed up, you know.
You know how I feel then.
If we don't find a vice between us, we'll go insane.
Mum, I might be having a fella over in a bit.
Fuck's sake, Sarah, look at you. Get dressed and have some self-respect.
I wondered if you could make him a bit of dinner later after we've finished.
Oh, it's no wonder David hates you.
I just want to be a good hostess, that's all. Jason's made me realise that if somebody shows me interest, I should appreciate the shit out of it. This guy said he'd fuck me looking like this. Jason would have called me a scruffy cunt.
Are you for real?
Yep. I've bought the nucleus of Sorrynation Street. I came this close to saying no to him.
Well, you didn't, and I can't wait to be a landlady.
Yeah. Shit, this film.
It's alright. I just thought we could spice things up. Your stamina's alright, but you bore the arse off me. I dream I'm being shagged while you're doing it.
I just miss Ches.
Aww, you're lovely. But you're not thinking of that though, are you?
It's just a shitty excuse.
Actually, why don't you start now?
You've got to go back to work, haven't you?
What? They're still at pub, we've got time.
But I'm worried I'll disappoint you.
Take no notice. Forget I said out.
I can't forget it. Your voice pierces through my brain.
That explains it. I wondered why you were so dense.
Well, now you know.
In that case, we should try and help you.
No, let's not.
If we smarten you up, you'll fuck better.
But for now, we can do it anyway.
No, I'm not settling for shit.
Is Janice pissed? 2 hours in, she's putting me to shame. It's turning your corner now, get to fuck.
You know, I'm so glad I can rely on your customer service to smoothly run this place.
They get honesty at least.
Yes, you get service and abuse for a reasonable fee. I don't know what more the lazy fucks want from a taxi rank.
Sure, that's how you plan on running the pub, is it?
No, Mother, 'cause I am a friend to all in this world of arseholes.
So tell me this, are you going to spend your time here or there?
Well, I'm still hanging around here so I can help you get to grips with things. Because you're a bit of an unreliable mess with a bad attitude.
Oh, did you hear this one? He who is the example to all on Sorrynation Street is going to make sure you toe the line before buying his business. So, you're planning on breaking me into this job I've done for 5 years with no problem. You can swivel.
You what?
And whilst I'm at it, you'll be the one learning how to run a pub from me because I've actually done it.
Flipping pair of bitches.
See, you're stressed already.
Who was that pickup?
Blanche from a 1 o'clock club. And despite the abuse, pick up on time. Well, I'd like to stay and chat, but I've got to try and phone Deirdre again because she thinks my son's a philandering deviant. Can't defend you forever.
Hey now, Claire, has Ashley throttled you with sausages yet, filthy hour?
Get in there, you.
What?
You're fucking arseholed already. I'm worried about you dying.
Dying? What do you mean, dying?
Claire convinced me I should let you, but you're too old for this.
Well, I'm alright. I've only had 4 pints and a brandy. Now, as it happens, there's a young 𝗘𝗣𝗜𝗦𝗢 tonight. I've hired her for company. Champagne, some cheeky banter, and a quick rubbing to finish.
Does your Bev know about this woman?
My spouse knows, if you don't mind. She had a choice. She chose a quiet drink with Deirdre.
And on the stag side of things, you act like a big egg-shaped Charlie Sheen.
Don't talk fucking soft. I'll not be going too far. I've made sure Audrey's barred for tonight, so she'll not drag me home with her. I'm ready for slowing it, but not tonight. Well, if that soppy cunt Steve's buying this place, I'm fucking off.
I'm off before Fred gets here.
Your crackers. Stupid, it said.
Don't start your cantankerous whinging with me, Betty.
Bimbo.
If Deirdre can have a night out, so can I.
Shut up.
Now you can look after Eccles. I'm going to the Rovers to get shit-faced with Emily and Rita, and then we're off to Trades Hall for geriatric strip twister.
Why am I left with a fucking mutt?
Because you need to bond with it. I think she already hates you. At least if you have her for an hour or two, she might sympathise with you. Deirdre can clean up after you both when she gets back.
Look, just fuck off, Blanche.
Mind your language. I'm thinking of you here. If you have a dog, you might be able to learn a thing or two from it. Rather than being like the useless telegraph-reading fustian bag of anal wind you are.
It's an ugly dog.
You will bond. He thinks you're ugly. Well, don't listen to the blonde cunt. He's shagged far worse in his 100 years on this street. Blanche, you're still a bit fit.
You think you're funny? Telling that lad I had a kid?
I'm not lying. You do, though.
You know I don't.
Technically, you do.
Fuck's sake, you know the rules here. You can't keep kids on this street.
But when you were way too young, you blew out a sprog and now you pretend you're sweet and innocent.
And it's the past.
Still true.
I gave it away and that's that. You're all about the future, so just stick to pissing people off with that. I'd rather you did that.
You'd rather I told him your future? If I'd have gone into detail about that, he'd have put out a public warning to all fellas. You know what? I've forgiven most, but with you, I can't forgive. I can't even look at your simpering face. I've been really bad, Kevin.
Well, let's go upstairs and I'll lay into your ass.
She didn't even...
I cut those brakes early this morning.
We were lucky Janice got in it.
I knew Leanne was picking her up at dinner time.
And that's when she got sacked. Clever bitch, you.
No, I'm just a lousy bitch, Kevin.
Tell you what, I proper love them blowjobs off you. Better than the Hoover.
Well, you're welcome.
You get a bad rap, you. Even the worst of our daughters turned on you. Well, fuck what they think. They're insignificant.
Well, I'm glad I'm not part of the fucking rag trade anymore.
You should go and work at Fresco's with Reg Oldsworth.
Oh, don't look now. Team leader Harold of the Cloth. Another backstabber trots in to twist the knife.
Fuck off, Janice.
I've got a rock on me.
I wish I could wear a red coat out without Haley coming in. Utter bitch. Well, we're leaving soon, so don't worry yourself. It's like fucking Butlins now. I like to see myself as unique and stylish, and this kind of wardrobe disaster isn't good for me. It happens every time I wear a blouse and Sean's working.
Look, can you close your mouth for a bit?
Oh, well, yes, okay.
I've come out tonight for a laugh, not to listen to you skriking about twatting fashion like some daft cunt off daybreak. Now get some sauce down your neck and wind it the fuck in for all us sakes.
No, I will. I've been thinking a lot about my image at the moment, and, well, rather unsympathetically, I look at those at church group and I don't want to turn out like that.
Bloody Bible bashers.
Shut up, Blanche. Emily, you look like you should. Old and frail, you mean? You said yourself you worry about being an old fuddy-duddy. I'm certainly that now. We know. Apparently old age is a sign of divine favour, but balls to Genesis chapter 15.
Look, just be grateful you've still got other old bastards well over the hill.
And as I said at that dinner, I'm still fair game for a sloppy session.
It would be a sloppy one and all. You'd probably piss yourself as soon as your leg's lifted.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
It's not the same anymore. You can't parade around with knout on and a python round your neck.
I can do whatever I want. I can be erotic and exotic.
And yet you work in a toffee shop with a little bald man.
Well, like I said, I can be. And anyway, we're talking about Emily and her squeaky clean life. You've been missing Ernest, haven't you? Well, he wasn't always a saint. He was a photographer after all.
Now I'm getting wed, so everybody, let's all get drugs on go and pants off.
Fucking hell.
I'm off out to town in a bit, so shots are on me.
Why? Are you lapsing again?
No. I just don't like Sarah.
Why?
Because she's sweetly playing you and always has done at my expense. She's worse than I ever was.
She didn't blow up all the buildings on the street. Hold everyone to ransom. All to get some shitty little award. Power crazy isn't a positive trait.
She still takes advantage, Mum.
She's still young like you. I know that she's a mess, but she's not harming anybody, and that's all I give a shit about. Show her some respect.
Respect?
When you finally get your end away, you'll want to bring people here.
Not 3 a week, Mum.
Oh, I don't expect those kind of numbers, David. But bullying your own sister because she gets some, because that's all it is jealousy. Fight fire with fire and go and get laid. You've got a job now, get your oats. This is why we took the piss the first time.
What? So you admit you brought me bollocks for months and caused it? And Sarah can't do wrong?
Bitter little shit.
Justified. You teamed up with that little tramp to make my life miserable. And then when I flipped me shit, you wash your hands of it. It was all me. And all because you've got something in common with her, you'll both end up old and alone. Oh!
Oh, David, that wasn't hard enough.
Oh, you'll regret that.
No, David! I'm glad to be away from that pub, Deirdre.
I'm glad to be away from stinking number 1. Believe me.
Oh, aye, I forgot. It's just, I'm letting Fred have his silly night. I'm sorry to say he's gone back to using his bloody sausage links again.
Wrapping them round your neck.
Yeah, usually from behind.
And when one of them pops, there's raw meat all over the bed and it's a right turn off. It's like an autopsy.
That's got to be worse than him getting pegged off you, surely.
Well, I thought that, but apparently if I try that again, he'll go to Audrey.
No.
So I'm letting him do what he wants tonight and he might settle. Be happy with a standard 5 minutes till the Reaper's due. Even the basics is better than using offal.
More than I get.
I could have had a big end do, but what's point?
Well, yeah, what is the point?
Ashley's worried he's going to drop dead, you know. He might even do it tonight for all I know.
Could have had it topped up.
Well, he's quite pissed.
Trouble's alive.
So it's got me thinking we should go and experience something.
Let's go away somewhere. Yeah, what?
With no customers booked. Let's piss off and have an holiday.
Get over, you couldn't get a tan under a grill.
There's your carver, Fred.
I sold the pub today. Well, good health to you, Michael. I'm off to meet this bird. Get myself tugged off.
I'm Kirk, and this is Tyrone.
I've always wanted something continental, me.
Fuck off, you pair of pests.
Oh no, we're trying to get in on her.
You what?
Yeah, she's not from round here.
I know she... Get your fuck, you daft buggers. It's my stag night and I first dibs on yon bird. All paid for. Here's some money well spent, lass.
Here's to me paid in advance. Fat man, you have 25 minutes.
Hey, when his time's up, I'll stump up a few quid.
Maybe, but service more expensive for no brain man.
Oh right, well that's both of us out.
Can we get over with?
Aye, why not? I'm not wasting this boner.
Hey, it's Norman Wisdom.
What the fuck would you know about wisdom, eh, Janice? Hey, now see. You think you're like a big shot, don't you? Back off, eh, Les? She was your best employee.
Let's get out.
Yeah, alright, I'm going. Pompous prick. Large whiskey and a whiskey chaser.
Where are we going?
Back to yours before I smash his fucking nose.
That suits me.
Have you got any booze going?
Have a 12-pack at Tennant's.
Hey, you can give me a fucking all.
Why don't you come to town with us, Norris? Lighten up. I'm going for some fruit from Debs. He'll be shut in a minute, and my regime states I can only have fruit and water before bed. I think I preferred you when you were Norrising worthless juveniles to this. Once I've got fitter. Soft as shit.
Stevie boy, congratulations doing the deal with my dad, mate. I feel like a landlord already. Oh, mate, you'll be more hands-on than Mike was, so I've got faith in you. Well, you lead by example, you know. Do you know something? Me and you, in the grand scheme of the most important geezers round here, chance we could be millionaires. You get me? That bald man has sausages on him. Well, he is a butcher, love.
Now then, I've come to town and paid good money. I expect an open mind.
She doesn't do sausages.
She will.
I do hope for you, you know.
Oh, lads, you bollocks. What's the most you'd do?
What I did to your car.